Welcome back to Clean with Kate, and we're working our way through the weekly home blessing tasks, which I do every Monday. You can split the tasks up throughout the week, or throughout the day for that matter, but I try and get mine done on a Monday morning just because it gives me a really good start to the week. Anyway, the next task on my list is mop. I just mop the high traffic areas after I've vacuumed them. I don't do it perfectly. It's not a detailed clean. It is literally mopping as quickly as I can to get the worst of the dirt and the puppy, well, you can see the dog prints on the floor, off the floors and the spills. Anyway, normally I would do this for 15 minutes, but as I'm making the video, I'll probably just do this for 5 minutes today and see how far we get. So setting my timer now, and I'll talk to you while I mop. You can join in if you like. Anyway, I've got some nice soapy water. I'm using Flash today, which is one that I've been using for years. I'm trying a new scent, which I bought at the weekend. This is the bicarb soda one. I've never tried this before, so it'd be interesting to see what it is. Anyway, less talking, more mopping. I'm going to start in the kitchen. When I mop, I always start in the kitchen. My thinking is that's actually the area where you prepare food. So I start in the pantries and the kitchen. And literally, not going into the corners, it's just a mop of the high traffic areas. This is one of my pantries, and this is where I store quite a lot of my cleaning products. I have quite a lot of baskets in here. I do have a bit of a basket fetish. Whoops, careful you don't knock into the camera. Okay, but my thinking is if I do the kitchen, then that should be the cleanest area in the house. And the room that I would do last would be the room that the dogs go in. Say we want to put them out of the way if somebody's come to the house with children or somebody who's scared of dogs. So that would be, in my thinking, that's the dirtiest room, plus the entrance hall, which gets everybody coming in and out in their outdoor shoes. So I start with the cleanest areas, which in my mind are the kitchen, and I work my way up. So I do the dirtiest areas last. That way I think it's more hygienic. Anyway, I think I need to put my mop in the bucket again. Well, it's quite a good workout, mopping and talking. So I think I might take the mop bucket through with me. Otherwise, I ain't going to get much done in 5 minutes, am I? I'm coming backwards and forwards to the mop. But I will get my steps up. I'm not sure how long is left on the timer. Got a bit of a frog in my throat, so excuse me. I was drinking a cup of tea just before I started the video, but I think I must have inhaled some of it. Anyway, I think doing a weekly home blessing on a Monday is such a great start to my week. Not only do I feel it's a good workout, it makes me feel good. The house looks better, the house smells better. Once you've vacuumed and mopped your floors with a nice scented floor cleaner, it's amazing how good the house smells. And when you have dogs, that's quite an important consideration. You know, the aroma of dog welcoming guests. I'd much rather have this aroma welcoming guests. And in fact, I think I need to replace my diffusers. I think they've run out, so I'm going to order some new diffusers online. I'm not pulling the chairs out to mop under the table. I would do that if I was doing a detailed clean, but for today, I'm just doing it imperfectly. Because I haven't got long, I don't want to spend all day doing it. I'm going to go and get some more, give my mop a wash again. Obviously, it's important to do this, otherwise you just end up putting the dirt back onto the floor. So give it a good swish around in the soapy water. It's not actually too bad. Just some days when you do this, particularly if it's been very muddy, you'll see the water's absolutely filthy. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see that, but my water today is quite good. The reason being, I do this on a Friday as well. So every Monday and every Friday, the floors get mopped, which means when the children were little, very small, when they were crawling around on floors, I probably did it more often. But now that nobody, thankfully, is crawling around on the floor, then they don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be spotlessly clean. And this is good enough. Twice a week keeps them good enough. I need to move that dog bowl, actually, because it does get quite yucky around the water bowl. I need to probably give that a wash out. So a quick mop in here. This looks like a really old floor. It is quite an old house, but weirdly, this is not an old floor. We put this down about 10 years ago because we wanted to create the illusion of an old floor. And we bought these tiles, but they didn't actually wear very well. They sort of chipped. And then also, because we were doing a project, we were doing quite a busy project, and we just didn't get around to sealing them. So they absorbed quite a lot of dirt during the build, during the renovation process. Let's just get under there, sorry. Just want to try and do a little bit under there. Could be getting my vacuum clean under there, actually, it's quite mucky. So the floor has taken on the look of a several 100-year-old floor, even though it's just had to live with us for 10 years. But same in here. Again, this is not an old floor. This is just not a great tile that chipped. This is actually an older floor, but it's a better quality tile, and it hasn't chipped. Oh, there's the timer going. So I've done 5 minutes, but actually I've only done the kitchen, which isn't huge. I think I'm going to reset this for another 5 minutes and see if I can get the rest done. So you can either keep coming with me and we can talk about FlyLady, or maybe go and get your mop and join in. Another thing that I have sometimes done in a hurry when I haven't had time to vacuum the floor and I just want to freshen it up is I've mopped it without vacuuming it. It does go against my nature to do that, and it feels very odd. It pushes me out of my comfort zone. But it's something that I heard FlyLady once say, that it's our perfectionism that says to us, oh, we have to vacuum it first. And actually just mopping it, if you've only got time to mop it, that can have a really positive impact. It picks up a lot of the dirt, it picks up a lot of the dust. It's better than doing nothing. Sometimes when we're being perfectionists, ooh, I thought my mop had broken. Sometimes when we're perfectionists, we think, I don't have enough time to do it properly, and so we don't do it. But actually, doing something is better than doing nothing. Even if you just cleaned your floor with a sort of cleaning cloth, a damp cleaning cloth, it would get a lot of the dirt off, just the worst areas. Okay, I'm getting quite out of breath again. I think I'm not as fit as I should be to do this. Right, the other thing I do like to do is I like to put my mop under my furniture. It's quite difficult to do this with the camera on, so I probably won't do that today. I did do it on Friday, but it just brings out a lot of dust. I don't know if you find this, but I find, particularly when you've got dogs, a lot of the dog hair and the grime seems to end up under the furniture. It somehow goes to the centre of the, sorry, not the centre of the rooms, the peripheries of the rooms. And so you look, pull out a piece of furniture or look behind there, and you see there's masses of dog hair. Now, only one of my dogs sheds, but it does seem to accumulate, and she doesn't even shed heavily. But it still seems to build up enough that it's worth, I find, just running the mop under there, running the vacuum cleaner under there and running the mop under there, just so you don't get any horrible surprises when you pull the furniture out when you do detail clean. It's not essential, but it's just something I like to do because I have dogs. Right, we're almost there. How long have I got left on my timer? Golly, we've still got nearly 3 minutes. And actually, I've nearly finished. So that means, and I've managed to talk while I've been doing it. So, as you can see, a bit more mopping. This is the entrance. This is always gets mucky. I'm not going to pick up the mats today. I would, if I was doing a detailed clean, so when we're in zone 1, I would do a detailed clean in here. So I'd pick up put all the wellies out of the way, pick everything up. I do need to reduce the boot jacks. They're just living here temporarily while they're waiting to go to their new home. Here we go. Nearly done. But when we're in zone 1, I would pick up all my entrance mats and put them through the washing machine. These are great, these mats, because they're all machine washable. And sometimes in winter, when it's been particularly wet and muddy, I will give them an extra wash. But I usually manage to just do them in zone 1. We've been in zone 1 recently, so they're not actually too bad. But when I'm doing my weekly home blessing, I mop around them, because I just don't have the time to do it in any more detail than that. So I'm just going to finish up in this little area here, and then I'm done. And actually, I think I've beaten the timer. Actually, I've done really well. I've done it in, oh my goodness, I must have missed somewhere. I feel like I must have missed somewhere. I have actually got a couple of minutes left. So what I think I might do is, I think I'm going to mop my office floor with a sort of dryish mop. I'm going to mop the downstairs loo because I try to do that actually with my weekly home blessing. It doesn't always get done. Sometimes it has to wait for a detailed clean. So anyway, we're going back through here. So I'm going to do my office first. When I'm doing the loo as part of weekly home blessing, I always do that last because again, it's not a clean area. No, it is a toilet. So you wouldn't want to mop your toilet and then mop your kitchen. To me, that would just seem unhygienic and counterintuitive. So I'm just doing my office floor. This is a very old floor. I think I might need to repaint this. It's taken a lot of wear over the years. You can see here the paint has come off the floor because of my office chair. Anyway, that's good enough. So one more, get wet the cloth one more time. Oh my goodness, I've got 15 seconds left on my timer. Might be just enough to run the mop around the back downstairs loo. Isn't it incredible what you can do when you make yourself work to a schedule with a timer? There you go, I think the timer's going. Yep, I'm going to switch that off. And I'm just going to, as I started, got my mojo and my momentum, I'm going to mop the downstairs loo. We'll just go through here into the hallway. Oh. And okay, here's the downstairs loo. So very quickly, I'm just going to run the mop around this lovely old floor. This is a reclaimed floor that we put in. I love this floor. It's a really good quality tile. Just going to mop the downstairs loo floor. It's French, I believe. I didn't actually vacuum that. So there we are. I'm being imperfectionist. Okay, and I'm done. That's it. That's my mopping done for weekly home blessing. Okay, actually we are in zone, so I am in zone 3 this week. So it's not a detail clean really, is it? I could count that as zone work, but I probably won't. But actually it's probably enough. It probably doesn't really need a detailed mop in there. Because it's one of those rooms, I think I did it last month. It doesn't get that dirty in there. Because it's quite a long way from the front door. Or the front door that we actually use. Anyway, I'm going to hang up my mop. And say thank you for watching. I hope you've managed to stay with me through all of this mopping. Oh, I've got something interesting to show you actually. I just popped through here. I've got some new things that I bought this weekend that I'm very excited about. I bought these. I've already tried these in my washing and I'm very, very impressed with these. And I bought these two. I saw them recommended on a YouTube channel as a way of cleaning your shower. So I'm going to have a try and I'm also going to see which one's better. This was a 99p one. This one was a couple of pound and I'm just going to see if there's any difference between the two of them. At this point, they look very, very similar. So I'll let you know how I get on. And I'll let you know how I get on using this in my washing. It's quite exciting to have some new products to try. Anyway, I went into quite a nice cheap shop at the weekend and got these. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my videos and any questions, please pop them in comments or any feedback or anything you'd like me to cover. Bye for now.